picture, my third film. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo,
people don't know you was getting them back to back to back though.
Back to back, back to back, back to back.
You were back to back before Drake. Before Drake was back to back.
I was back to back, and it was crazy because I was doing more film and commercials at the time, and then I started doing TV. And once you start doing TV, it's like you kind of get caught in this routine, and so I didn't do as many, you know what I'm saying, as I was doing before I was doing commercials and just film. But of course, in between, I get a film here and there, you know what I'm saying? Like just recently, was shooting a film in between while we had a hiatus on school. But yeah, man, so it was dope. Like got there and then they didn't tell us who was actually gonna be the coach because they was like, oh, we're deciding like, who's gonna be the dude or whatever. So they was throwing around names, and then all of a sudden they was like, okay, it's gonna be Terrence Howard. We was like, nigga, Terrence, okay.
You was like, oh, this is a real movie now.
I was like, okay, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, we about to, nigga. And so
what was your first meeting like, Terrence?
The first meeting, vividly, was we was in the pool. We was in New Orleans. We down in the pool, right? And I forgot what campus. We was on some campus, was it Tulane? One of these campuses we was on just like practicing. We was going, listen, we didn't feel like we were shooting a movie because we had to rehearse. Like we had to swim and do all these swim training, like practices, whatever, like probably 2 months in advance before we actually started like principal photography, like day one of shooting, basically for anybody not in the industry. But so we're down there, we going back and forth. I mean, we are practicing like we on an actual swim team, right? And so the coach, she was like, all right, so everybody out the pool, we get out the pool. And it was like, all right, so it looks like, they have your actual coach who's gonna be in the movie. He's here. So we was like, oh, nigga, Terrence is here, nigga. We was like, oh, nigga, Terrence is here, nigga. So we looking around nervous, just. And I'm always, because I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of legends, man. So it's like when you each initial legend that you about to meet, you always like, oh, nigga, it's a legend because you just want to, So anyway, so he get out the little van, whatever. He had on the little Kango type hat. You know what I'm saying? With a satchel, with a loose satchel. And he walked up dangling.
Okay.
And he was like, he just walked up. You know that cool.
He set shade on y'all.
Yeah, he set shade on us. We was like, yo, that's Terrence. Oh my gosh, this nigga. He was just dead serious. He was like, listen, from now on, I'm your coach. That was it. We was like,
wait a minute, do that one more time.
He was like, listen, from now on, I'm your coach. And we was like, nigga, that. And he was dead serious. And then that was it. So then,
he was a character the whole movie.
He was it. Listen, the character, the whole film. Like, but the thing is that he would laugh. Like, this is how dope, though. This is how dope Terrence is, though. Like, when I tell you skills, this nigga will be in between the take, right? Might be laughing, joking, whatever. He laughing, they like, actually, he'll turn around and start crying. Straight tears. Listen, we've been chasing dreams now for years. I'm like, nigga, how in the world on action, full tears,
wow,
water eyes, he could just,
his voice is already mid-tier.
It's ready. It's mid-tier.
It's mid-tier already. It's mid-tremble already.
The voice is already prepped.
The voice is prepped.
Listen, man. Y'all been out here swimming, man. And so already eyes, bow, watery. So you look at his eyes, you start getting watery because you're like, oh my God, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I would be looking at his eyes saying, this nigga's a better actor than me, man.
I mean, that's the thing. everybody, like, we all knew, like, yo, he a better actor. I mean, we was just learning. And he would sit there and just tell us stuff, like, in between takes. Like, I mean, just jewels of wisdom. He'd come and be like, listen, Alfonso, don't let anybody steal this movie from you. You steal it from me.
Oh.
You're like, what? Like, yeah.
That's big of him to do that, bro, because I've been on a movie set where the main dude, he didn't want me to shine. You see what I'm saying? He like, no, I'm the star. I'm the only one gonna get the jokes off, you know, and you set me up so I can knock it out the park. And you know. And when you have that type of attitude, it's like you can kind of tell that energy on set. But Terrence was different, man. Like when I tell you he shared the wealth, you know what I'm saying? And like, and he would, I remember one time he was like, don't look away from your co-star. Like if y'all in a scene and y'all are right on, like soon as you look, you break the energy, you've lost, you know what I'm saying, that intensity. And I was like, yo, it was like little stuff like that where, you know, because I mean, you're doing a drama and it's like, and of course at the time it's like, you know, we was just fresh in the game. Everybody who was on set, we was all fresh in the game. Right.
And we were just like, damn, like, okay, you know, we're learning. You got to soak it in. You got to take every moment and just learn from it, you know? So it was dope, man. Like the experience was great.
Is it true he walks around with a banjo everywhere or a guitar?
He had a guitar. Yeah, he had one in his trailer. You know what I'm saying? He had the guitar. You know what I'm saying? Had a little something in the trailer, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story. I was talking to another actor, and he said, bruh, I was up for a movie. He said I was up for, he said I was up for the movie Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
Remember, that's 50 Cent movie, right? Remember
he told us about this. He told us about it, yeah.
So the actor that I was talking to, I'm gonna have the actor on here one of these days. But the actor that told me, he said, so I'm auditioning for Get Rich or Die Trying. He said, all of a sudden, Terrence Howard walks in with a guitar. He said, as soon as he walked in with that guitar, he said, I knew I lost the role. He said, and I'm thinking, why the fuck does he have a guitar for audition for Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah.
But he went in, he said, I heard him go in there, he started strumming that guitar. He said, it's over.
It's over. It's over. Yo, he told us about the shower scene. He said the director was like, yo, we're gonna do the shower scene, and you know, we're gonna, you know, kind of shoot above the waist or whatever. You know, so Terrence said, listen. I want to shoot this scene. He said, I want to shoot this scene organically. And it was like, organically. They was like, oh, okay, just shoot it wide. Oh. We'll take the towels off. Nigga.
Oh. So he was confident. Like, shout out to him because, you know, I'm going to be honest. The first time I saw Get Rich or Die Trying and I saw the shower scene, I was like, where's this nigga dig at? I don't see it.
Yo, you stupid.
Said, where is it? I'm like, I can't. It was tucked in the shrubbery.
You was looking. What are you looking for?
I said, oh, that must be the light skinness.
I was looking.
His dick was like, peek. Where? Now, I know some of y'all thinking, why was I looking? But it's out.
Yeah, it's out.
It's out.
It was a shower scene, and yeah, he said they just rolled. He said the directors rolled it. They rolled, and nigga, they went.
See, I would have quit that day because I know me. See, I'm a grower. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a grower.
Now,
I'm not grown right now for this scene. You know what I mean? So
you better get some strippers in here before we film this scene. Hey, so what was